Good day, brothers and sisters. I want to welcome you to this video that I have shared today. And I hope that it blesses you, that you will like, share, and subscribe. And just hold on, because the Lord has a word this morning for each and every one of us. And the title is A God Shift and Alignment. Well, we all, from time to time, find ourselves in a very enjoyable season where we do well in a job, a relationship, in finances, etc. Where we may feel that we have arrived and life couldn't be any better. When all of a sudden, everything in your lives shift and there is no peace, our families are in uproar all the time, our jobs and businesses may be closed down. So how are we going to make payments? Or some of us may be having health issues and our job has been replaced and our health is in serious complications. And many of you are wondering, what is going on in my life? Perhaps you are feeling stuck, no longer passionate, or that you're on the wrong path. But life is full of setbacks, disappointments, and uncertainties. God allows and uses these unexpected circumstances to get our attention and draw us into a greater possibilities. But many of us believers are ill-equipped to properly understand or respond appropriately to the disruptions God allows, because it is God who allows these things to happen in our lives. Some fall into the trap of solely relying on prayers of others, of waiting idly on God for the situation to change, when in fact, we have the authority to partner with God to create the life that He has promised us. So if you or I have a hard time overcoming the unexpected circumstances God allowed our way, we may be in the need of a God shift. Yes, a God shift. A God shift is when the disruption in your life or mine collides with God's purposes and moves you or I into new dimensions of possibility. It is a process we go through in order to ultimately get to where God needs us most and to become the person He needs us to be in order to accomplish what He needs our help to do. We do have a choice to partner with God or be left behind. As Christians, we have a choice, brothers and sisters, to stay in the same grade in school, stay in college, do course after course over and over. But if we don't go out and do something with what we were trained for, we are of no use to others or ourselves in the long run. And I laugh here because many times I see people doing these very things and I wonder, my gosh, you got to be able to use your education in some way, shape, or form. Okay, I think you get the point. So are we ready to shift? Here's what it takes to make this shift happen. Number one, be willing to let go of and release. Let go of and release the plan for your life you had, how you planned it, and who and what you planned it included. Be more open to what God desires. Before we go to number two, just be clear, I'm not sharing this with you for no reason. I have lived this many, many times. God has shifted my life. I have moved from New Brunswick to Alberta, back to New Brunswick, then here to Vancouver Island, and many moves in between to get the training I needed. And I say yes, the training that I needed to what God wanted me to do through my life and in the ministry He called me to. And many trips to the U.S. over the years, I wouldn't change it for anything. God has given me a desire to help the hurting, the poor, and the forgotten. And so moving forward to number 2, your shifting season is going to be more about being than doing. I'll say that again. Your shifting season in this year 2024 is going to be more about being than doing. Consider it a process of discovery or an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Focus on amplifying your strengths and your weaknesses. And so number 3, move in order to shift successfully. You have to be committed to take action. Even if your steps